How's it going, everybody? Today I'm bringing you guys some Whitebeard gameplay. I already have a list built for Whitebeard, even though we don't have all of his cards. This is without Marco. I should mention Marco has been revealed, and I think that Whitebeard is going to be very, very good once we get some more cards for him. So here I'm going up against Trafalgar Law, red-green, a deck that we think is all good. And so in terms of mulligan strategy, I definitely tried to mulligan until I have one of the 9-drop Whitebeard in my hand. If you don't have it in your hand, then you gotta really hope that you're able to draw into it, because that's basically your game plan. Your game plan is to play for your 9-drop and then try to take over the game from there. Typically you're going to be at 2 life, so you don't want to take any hits to your life until turn 5 or whenever you can drop your Whitebeard. So the build is centered around having a bunch of blockers, a bunch of 2k counters, a bunch of events to allow you to get over attacks if they try to swing at your leader, and you can stay alive. Now, red-green Law is really good at spamming the field. They have a lot of blockers. They have a lot of disruptions in terms of resting your cards, hitting over your board, and getting board control in that way. So I really wanted to keep my my Robin alive, because Robin's going to allow me to kind of control the board in that sense. You do also want to try to hit face as much as you can with Whitebeard as well, just because, you know, you're on a ticking clock, so you also want to make that difficult for your opponent as well. So here I just decided to take out the Law, just because I figured it would be a blocker that would be annoying. And then, yeah, again, this red-green Law build, typically people are going to want to spam, have a bunch of cards on the field. I go ahead and try to keep my Robin alive again. They go to swing at my Robin, so now I'm like, okay, do I want to discard any of my cards to keep Robin alive? I think it's worth it, because again, Robin is going to help me control the board while I go for face. Robin is really good in Whitebeard, and I think in any red deck right now. I think anybody will tell you that. So as you can see here, it's actually really interesting, because you basically get 2 draws, right? You're getting a card from your life every turn, and you're getting your regular draw. So being able to get 2 draws per turn, like, yeah, of course you're losing life, but it's actually very strong, because remember, you have 6 life, right? So like, you're basically going to be able to turbo through, have resources at all times, be able to have counters, be able to have events, and hopefully be able to draw into your Whitebeard. So now this is where things start to get a little bit worrisome, because he's able to get rid of my Nico Robin. He does have Hawkins on the field to give him more board control, and then he does have Brook in order to really try to control the board in terms of lowering my attack. But there we go, we get Whitebeard on the field, we pump up to 8k, and so this is going to be very problematic for Trafalgar Law, because typically this deck doesn't run too many big swingers. There is potential of them playing Kid as well, but we'll see if he decides to play it. We see him waiting here. He drops down a Chopper, so he has that on board. And now it looks like he is going to try to go for face. Looks to hit me with 10k. Obviously, I have events. We have Frankie Laser Beam, because we're at 2 life or less. It's going to give us a 4k boost for only 1. That is absolutely amazing. That keeps us alive. And so now we can only take damage from Law. But even if Law does swing into us, which I believe he does, we do easily have the 2k counter to get over that. So again, having your leader at 8k is so strong. You're almost guaranteed to not take damage that turn. And then look, we have another Whitebeard in hand if we want to play that. But then I'm thinking, if I just want to swing and get rid of his blocker, which I do, so I swing for Hawkins. I use Whitebeard's effect to pop the blocker and get Hawkins off board, because I know that that's going to be the threat. And then I'm like, okay, let's see if I can establish more of a threat here. So I swing with Whitebeard into his face. We'll see if we can get a 2k blocker, or at least 2 cards out of his hand. So he's thinking here. And then I still have a ton of other plays too, right? I still have my jet pistol as well if I have to destroy anything. But he decides to take the damage. And now we go spamming the board. Blocker on the field, Bonnie in order to search. From Bonnie, they draw another Julie Bonnie, play the Bonnie, swap out, bring in the Luffy. This is the Room Shambles Technologies, able to rest my blocker. Now he's going to go ahead and swing. I know that there's no threat of jet pistol or anything like that. Even if he lowers my Whitebeard, so my Whitebeard is down to 8k, but it will make it a little bit easier to swing. Then now I guess he's just going to try to swing for face, because he's realizing like he's not really going to be able to destroy me. But of course I have a bunch of 2k counters in hand. I still have 2 more 2k counters in hand, and then now the game passes back over to me, and I basically could try to end here. So Whitebeard can swing into face and then also pop the blocker, the Beiji. So there we go. that swings 12k, and then that's basically I could just drop all of my Dawn here and just swing for face, and then yeah, that's basically going to be game. There's no way that you can counter that, right, with only one active Dawn. So yeah, that is Whitebeard. If you guys are interested in the list, let me know in the comment section below. I could definitely let you guys know the list right now that I have for version 1. And I will be updating this deck as we get more cards. We know that there's Marco. I definitely feel like Marco has a lot of value in this deck as well. But we're going to be getting other Whitebeard pirates too. So as we get the other Whitebeard pirates, I'm going to be formulating this deck. And overall, I think that this deck is very strong. I think its worst matchup is Kaido. And I will have another video coming out tomorrow of it facing Kaido and showing you guys a loss and why Kaido is such a big problem. And you guys can probably already imagine, you know, being able to just trash 7 Dawn and lose 1 life is very, very strong against a deck that's already losing life every turn. But let me know if you guys are interested in the comment section below. Make sure to like and subscribe, share it with your friends. More likes, more subscribes, more engagement, more comments makes me happy. It makes me drop more videos. And with all that being said, have an amazing day. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.